Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Irish Dragon Gaming. Today, I got a neat little one for you because your boy fumbled the microphone, apparently. During this match, I guess my microphone somehow got muted. I didn't hit the button, but it wasn't picking up any sound. So this one's going to be just me kind of talking about what's going on and how things are shaping up, and that way we get to see like my thought process and why I kind of do the things that I do while playing this Pokemon. So I hope you enjoy this gameplay. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep living the dream. So on this one, I am duo queuing with my girlfriend, the Squish, and she is trying her hand at Mr. Mime. She really enjoys this Pokemon, so I thought we'd take some time to practice it and try out a few different builds. And on this one, she is running Power Swap and Psychic, going for the just support stun Mr. Mime to go with what should be my Psyshock Espeon. Unfortunately, I think it works out better because your boy misclicked the buttons, and I'm going into what is probably my less than 5 times played Stored Power Espeon. So that's what we're playing here. Espeon with Stored Power, Future Sight. My items are Slick Spoon, Choice Specs, and Wise Glasses. My emblems are green and black emblems for special attack and cooldown reduction. So we're coming into this, just hitting our lane phase, trying to steal as much farm from the enemy as possible, because as you can see, we're having a rough go of it kind of early. Their jungler comes down. Ours is still clearing the lane, and some backstory on that. It's an Absol, Blue Ribbon, Goal Getter, Drain Crown. That's what we're playing with as the jungler. So, I don't have high hopes, but this is my Smurf account, because I've already hit master rank on my main account, and my girlfriend is not high enough level to play with me yet. So we're here getting our gank. I'm sitting back. I misclicked into my stored power, but it seems to be working pretty well. The Absol goes in, starts to score rather than get that, so I go ahead and take the time to get my points in, score there to avoid anything. Squish is hitting psychics to stun, getting out. We're slowing, and now I'm just going to hang out up here, try to get their attention so she gets out, and I start working on the farm here. I sure do miss Psyshock, but hey, Store Power has pretty good secure apparently. Now we're just kind of talking about what's going on, where to move, telling her to get ready for them to push after that one. I can get center camp, just wait to back me up. I see they're not in the goal. We take a little look around. It's just Pikachu. I think we can take Pikachu pretty easy here. And it runs for the berry, gives us a chance to score. And their Cinder comes back down, or I guess that's a Raboot at this point, comes back down. We're attacking on their pad. I get the Pikachu. Raboot gets Mr. Mime, and I can't get away from the red buff on Raboot. So I just put some damage on it and go down as well. Now it's time to head right back down to bottom path. But a small detour into the jungle as our Absol, again, Drain Crown on Absol. Please don't play that. It gives almost zero value to Absol. But I'm going to go ahead and claim this blue buff for myself. It seems like a good plan for a stored power Espeon. As I come down to our tower being sieged by the Cinderace and Pikachu. He does a good job of getting out of the way, but I do enough to push them back. And it's just farm, try to get experience, looking for my level 8, my power spike, and my unite, because I think it's going to be necessary. There's a Registeel up. I would really like to take that Cinderace out before we start engaging on that. I see that my Absol is coming back down, or at least it looked like it. It stopped there for a second. Maybe it was seeing if the buff was going to respawn. I don't know. I got a little nervous. Like, is he going to turn around? So we didn't get ready to engage. It eats that Cinderace Unite. I pop my Unite. We take out both of them. Now we're going to score. I see Squish got 18 points, so I say you score first. She's on top of it already, and that puts 18 into 40 for a pretty solid overcap. And then we go start hitting the Registeel. And yeah. Stored Power Espeon with the secure. You don't need Psyshock, guys. Stored Power is awesome. And honestly, I think Stored Power is kind of broken. So, the top Reggie is gone. I'm just coming back in to start hitting this jungle camp, get my Unite back, start to get big. Squish heads back bottom to defend that tower, while Absol is I think, stacking, so probably trying to go up there and score. I don't remember if it had an attack weight on. All I can remember is the drain crown and the goal getter. So I get the camps. I got my Unite back. I X-speed back down bottom to start defending this goal. We get the War Turtle. I'm looking for Blissey next because that's the biggest problem here. We do get the Blissey, and we go into the Pikachu. Again, Future Sight, Stored Power works really well together because if you KO an enemy with Future Sight, then it gives you a boosted Stored Power that does extra damage, which after you hit that gives you an immediate reset into Stored Power. It also works with Psyshock, so I like Future Sight on both builds, but I've really been enjoying the Psyshock Psybeam. But I do like Future Sight. The only problem is it always seems like there's never a target around for the boosted Stored Power or Psyshock. Now, I pushed a little too far here. I didn't realize that there were 3 people right there. And duo partner there, Squish, also made a mistake. Thought that she had an opening to put that 40 in. But they handled me far quicker than expected, I guess. And was able to get back there. And I'm like, come on, don't do that, Squish. She's like, I thought I had more time. I was like, yeah, I also thought I had a chance to score and or KO 1 or 2 of them, but I couldn't handle all 3. So we're here. We got a I'm not sure who put the Fluffy Tail down. Probably the Garchomp if I had to guess. But we KO them, and now we start working on the Regieleki, which is going to go to a Tier 1 goal. I don't like that, but I would prefer it to move that direction rather than go to our Tier 2. So we do manage to secure that. Looking to get in, push it in if we can. The goal's at 14, so I would like to score first before it hits, but it crashes for a very small overcap. But we got a good overcap on the bottom. And we push a little bit here, and as I'm trying to move my way back, I just get picked up and caught there. Serena goes down, chasing our Lapras, who's just trying to run away. Squish manages to base, barely. Ooh, it's always scary. You're like, oh, they're going to get me. Oh, I made it back. All right, so now we're back. We're jumping bottom and going to go pick up this jungle farm because on top of the Drain Crown on the Absol, it's also a one-time jungler apparently. So it very rarely went back towards this farm here. So I'm like, you know what, why not? Let's make Espeon the big one here. We pick up those buffs, no problem. Now I meet up with my Mr. Mime, top path. Just kind of roaming around, trying to get vision on them, try to see where they're at. I was going to base, but if she was kind enough to power swap me, who am I? Who am I to just base and leave? I see my team's trying to push tier 2 bottom. I say retreat. I think Absol started to retreat and then decided it was going to re-engage with its sucker punch, and we went in to try to at least help our team get out, and it was a terrible idea. I'm gonna go down for it. Should have just let them get KO'd, but it's the tank player in me that says my team needs me to get out. Know your role, guys. I messed up there. I'm not playing tank. I am playing a squishy attacker, and I had no business being over there, even if it was to try to help my team get out. But I guess no real harm done. We respawn, we jump to center, and they are pretty stuck over there on the Lapras on their tier 2, so our Serena just starts ripping it and can't really do anything else other than join it, and we managed to secure the Rayquaza before they get there. So Lapras did a great job of zoning them out by hanging out on their tier 2. We get the big green dragon, we put our points in. I say gather here because I don't have enough points to break. Serena, smart enough to realize what I said, why I said it, headed up there with me. We break that. Pretty solid score there, and now I'm just working on picking up some more points, looking to score some more. Our Lapras is back to defend, so I'm not too concerned about immediately retreating, but I decide to anyway. I'm like, I probably could have put more points in, but we're ahead. Now we just need to base and defend, and our team starts going down, and I'm just ready to sit on pad. I have my Unite. I didn't have to use it, so I figure, hey, I'm level 15. I've got my Unite. There's only 50 seconds left. With my Unite activated, that eats up a lot of time, and with Serena here. I'm pretty sure there's not much they can do. Mr. Mime jumps down bot to help us out. I'm looking to pick up the Cinderace. That's the big problem there. Then I want the Blissey next because it's going to keep the Blastoise alive super long. But hey, we got the Blastoise first anyway, and the Blissey falls immediately after that. And I'm like, hey, let's go. Let's go score. We got 4 down, 25 seconds left. I'm pretty sure we can win. So I want to get in here, battle a little bit more. I should have jumped on that Lapras, but we wouldn't have got that far anyway. And it does allow me to put my 100 points in. Good job, Lapras. That was a heck of a defender right there. And there you have it. A couple of KOs to end the match. And we pull out a pretty solid win after kind of a shaky start and a very questionable jungler with a misclick Espeon. Naturally, MVP, we got 10 and 6. Girlfriend went 2 and 11, so most of my KOs, actually probably all of my KOs, she had the assists on. We score over 200 points. We did 86k damage almost. Led the team pretty well, so that was a pretty solid win on my Smurf account while my girlfriend is practicing that Mr. Mime, and she's getting fairly good with it. Can't wait to be playing higher levels with her once she masters Mr. Mime. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Keep living the dream.